Have you ever felt the sharp sting of betrayal, like a cold shadow creeping into your soul? Have you trusted someone deeply, only to find your trust crumbled into pieces? If you're nodding your head, you're not alone. Welcome, chosen ones, to a place where your deepest hurts are understood and your unique path is honored. Why does betrayal hurt so profoundly when you are destined for greater things? Could it be that your sensitivity to the world also makes you vulnerable to deeper wounds? Today, we delve into the heartache of betrayal, not to dwell in pain, but to find a pathway to healing and empowerment. For those of you who feel that every relationship is more than just a connection, but a sacred step towards your destiny, this video is a must-watch. We're here to explore how betrayal can teach us about resilience, discernment, and ultimately, growth. Stay with us, as this journey through the darkness will lead us into a brighter, more enlightened understanding of ourselves and our paths. Let's transform our wounds into wisdom. Are you ready to take the first step? Let's begin. The initial shock and its impact. The moment of betrayal hits like a thunderclap, sudden, loud, and disorienting. For you, the chosen ones, this moment isn't just about emotional pain. It's a seismic event that shakes the very foundations of your world. Why is this? Because you are not just living. You are on a mission, deeply intertwined with the energies of those you trust. When that trust is betrayed, it isn't just a personal setback. It feels like a cosmic one. The initial shock is overwhelming. There's disbelief. How could someone you let into your sacred circle break this trust? There's anger, a fiery surge demanding justice and answers. There's sorrow, a deep, aching sadness at the loss of what you believed was a true connection. And amidst these tumultuous feelings, there's confusion, a fog that makes it hard to see the way forward. This whirlwind of emotions isn't just felt more intensely by you, the chosen ones. It's also more complex. Your paths, often laden with higher callings and profound purposes, make each relationship pivotal. The people in your life aren't merely companions, they are fellow travelers on a spiritual journey. Their actions impact not just your personal feelings, but your larger existential quest. As you stand in the debris of broken trust, know that this isn't the end of your story. It's an important chapter that, though painful, is filled with crucial teachings. The journey through this storm will reveal insights about your resilience, your discernment, and your spiritual fortitude. In the upcoming sections, we will explore strategies to navigate through this storm. We'll learn how to harness these intense emotions, not to be consumed by them, but to use them as guideposts towards deeper understanding and stronger boundaries. For now, allow yourself to feel, to grieve, and to question. These reactions are not just natural, they are necessary for the healing that is to come. Unpacking the layers of betrayal. Betrayal, by its very nature, is a multifaceted breach that cuts through the layers of our lives, affecting everything from our deepest self-perceptions to our outward interactions. For you, the chosen ones, understanding these layers is not just about recovery, it's about reclaiming your power and purpose. Let's delve into the complexities of betrayal and its profound impact on who you are and who you aspire to be. The first layer, self-perception. The first cut of betrayal slices into your self-image. When someone close betrays you, it inevitably leads to self-questioning. Was I naive? Did I miss the signs? These questions can spiral into deeper self-doubt about your judgment and decision-making. For someone tasked with a significant destiny, this questioning can be paralyzing. It can shake the confidence you have in your ability to read situations and people, which is crucial in navigating your path effectively. Moreover, betrayal can lead to a reassessment of your worth. The thought, if I were truly valuable, this wouldn't have happened, might echo in your mind. It's essential to confront these thoughts directly. Remember, the actions of others are reflections of their character, not your worth. This realization is crucial in rebuilding your self-esteem and is a foundational step towards healing. The second layer, trust in others. After a betrayal, your trust in others can be severely impacted. Trust is the currency of relationships, and when it's devalued, it makes future interactions fraught with skepticism and caution. This is particularly challenging for chosen ones, whose missions often require building alliances and fostering deep connections. How do you open up again? How do you ensure that new relationships don't suffer because of past betrayals? The answer lies in understanding that trust is not just given, it's built, tested, and maintained. Future sections will explore strategies for developing a more resilient, discerning approach to trust, helping you forge connections that are both fulfilling and secure. The third layer, spiritual and emotional alignment. For those on a chosen path, betrayal doesn't just disrupt emotional balance, it can also feel like a spiritual derailment. It's not uncommon to question the universe's plan for you or to feel disconnected from your spiritual guidance. This disconnection can manifest as a loss of passion, a dimming of vision, or a wavering of faith. Realigning spiritually and emotionally requires you to engage deeply with your inner self and possibly redefine your understanding of your journey. It involves recognizing that every experience, even a painful one like betrayal, is part of shaping you for your greater purpose. Embracing this perspective can transform feelings of victimhood into empowerment. Looking forward, strategies for coping and healing. As we continue, we will explore specific strategies that address these layers of impact. We'll look at practical steps for emotional processing, such as journaling and therapy, and spiritual practices that can help you reconnect with your core intentions and strengths. Additionally, we'll delve into the art of rebuilding trust, not just in others, but in yourself and your path. Understanding the multifaceted nature of betrayal is the first step in overcoming it. For you, the chosen ones, mastering these strategies is not just about moving past pain, it's about emerging stronger, more discerning, and more aligned with your true purpose. From pain to empowerment. The journey from pain to empowerment is a transformative process that requires introspection, resilience, and a strategic approach to healing. For you, the chosen ones, this pathway isn't just about recovering from a setback, it's about ascending to a higher level of personal power and alignment with your purpose. Let's explore how the understanding gained from the initial shock and the layers of betrayal can be the bedrock for your empowerment. Step 1. Embracing the pain. The first step in transforming pain into empowerment is to fully embrace the emotional experience. This might seem counterintuitive, but true healing begins with acknowledgement. You've learned from the initial shock of betrayal how deep the pain can go and how it disrupts not just your emotional state, but your spiritual and existential equilibrium. By allowing yourself to fully experience these emotions without suppression, you create a foundation for genuine healing. This acceptance is not a sign of weakness, but a courageous facing of reality, which is vital for the chosen ones who are called to confront and transform difficulties into strengths. Step 2. Analyzing the betrayal. Once the emotions are acknowledged, the next step is a thorough analysis of the betrayal. This involves unpacking the layers you've previously explored, how the betrayal affected your self-perception, your trust in others, and your spiritual alignment. By understanding these impacts, you can start to see the betrayal not just as a painful event, but as a complex interplay of personal and interpersonal dynamics. This analysis is crucial because it shifts your perspective from one of victimhood to one of alienation, an essential transition for anyone seeking empowerment. Step 3. Learning and applying lessons. With a clear understanding of how the betrayal has impacted you, the focus now shifts to learning from these experiences. Every aspect of the betrayal carries lessons about human nature, interpersonal relationships, and personal boundaries. For instance, recognizing patterns that may have led to misplaced trust can improve your future relationship choices and strategies. The chosen ones are tasked with not just personal growth, but also with leading by example. Thus, turning these lessons into actionable insights not only helps you, but also prepares you to guide others who might face similar challenges. Step 4. Rebuilding and strengthening self-trust. An often overlooked aspect of healing from betrayal is rebuilding self-trust. This step is about restoring faith in your own judgments and decisions. It's important to recognize that making a mistake in trust does not diminish your capabilities or worth. Strengthening self-trust involves setting new, clearer boundaries and engaging in self-affirmation practices. It also means committing to your decisions with the understanding that perfection is not the goal, but rather continuous improvement and alignment with your core values. Step 5. Empowering through new practices. The final step in the journey from pain to empowerment involves adopting new practices that reinforce your newfound wisdom and resilience. This might include engaging in meditation, seeking community with fellow chosen ones, or establishing a routine that supports your spiritual and emotional health. Each of these practices should reflect the deep understanding and the strategic approach you've developed through this healing process. As you move from pain to empowerment, remember that each step is interdependent and builds upon the previous one. The full pathway to empowerment for chosen ones isn't just about overcoming a painful event. It's about using that event as a catalyst for profound personal transformation and alignment with a higher purpose. This journey ensures that the end result is not just recovery, but a stronger, more empowered and enlightened self, ready to fulfill your destiny with greater wisdom and resilience. Rebuilding trust within. Rebuilding trust within yourself is perhaps the most crucial and challenging step in the journey from betrayal to empowerment. It is an introspective process that delves deep into the core of who you are and redefines your internal narratives about trust and self-worth. This phase of healing is not just about recovery, it's about reconstructing a stronger, more resilient self that can navigate future relationships and challenges with greater wisdom and confidence. For chosen ones, whose paths are intrinsically linked to higher purposes and deeper connections, the restoration of self-trust is foundational to their ability to lead and inspire others. The betrayal you experienced may have shattered your trust in others, but more insidiously, it likely eroded your trust in yourself. Doubts about your judgment, your choices, and your intuition might have crept in, making you question your own capabilities. This erosion of self-trust can be paralyzing, as it strikes at the very heart of your ability to make decisions and stand firm in your convictions. To rebuild this trust, it's essential to first reflect on the insights gained from understanding the impact of the betrayal and the layers through which it affected you. You've acknowledged the pain, unpacked the betrayal, learned its lessons, and started applying these lessons to protect and guide your future self. Now, the focus must shift inward, restoring faith in your own judgment and decisions. This involves revisiting the decisions you made and recognizing that while not all were perfect, each was made with the best information and intentions at the time. It requires forgiving yourself for any missteps and understanding that betrayal, while painful, is also a common human experience, not a unique reflection of your failures. To rebuild self-trust, start setting small, achievable goals and making decisions that align with your core values and insights. Each successful decision, no matter how small, will help reinforce your confidence in your ability to guide your path. It's also important to cultivate a mindset that views mistakes as opportunities for growth rather than as failures. This shift in perspective is vital for chosen ones, as it allows you to maintain your course towards your higher calling, even in the face of setbacks. Additionally, engaging in practices that reinforce your mental and emotional health is crucial. This might include mindfulness exercises, journaling, or therapy, tools that help you process emotions and clarify your thoughts. Such practices not only aid in healing, but also strengthen your internal monitoring systems, allowing you to better navigate the complexities of relationships and personal challenges. As you continue to rebuild trust within yourself, remember that this process is gradual and ongoing. There is no quick fix to restoring self-trust. It's a journey that requires patience, persistence, and self-compassion. The importance of this step cannot be overstated, as it is the bedrock upon which all future relationships and successes will be built. A new paradigm of relationship trust. As chosen ones, your journey through life is uniquely complex, marked by profound connections and significant betrayals. The path to rebuilding and redefining trust in relationships, therefore, must also be unique, tailored to acknowledge your deep sensitivities and grand missions. This section aims to construct a new paradigm of relationship trust that is robust, reflective, and resonant with your journey, building on the insights from the emotional landscapes and learning processes previously discussed. Understanding trust as dynamic and evolving. The first step in this new paradigm is to recognize that trust is not a static entity, but a dynamic and evolving aspect of relationships. It should grow and shift naturally with time, experience, and understanding. For chosen ones, this means approaching trust not as a one-time grant of confidence, but as a series of decisions and assessments that are continuously revised based on ongoing interactions and insights. This approach encourages a more flexible, resilient understanding of relationships where trust adjusts to new truths and circumstances. Implementing incremental trust building. Instead of bestowing complete trust from the outset, consider implementing incremental trust-building steps. Start with small, low-risk situations to gauge how well others respect your boundaries and commitments. As these smaller tests are passed, gradually increase the stakes, closely observing whether others' actions align with their words. This method not only protects you from potential future betrayals, but also builds a more substantial, evidence-based trust that can withstand challenges. Utilizing transparent communication. Transparent communication is vital in this new trust paradigm. It involves expressing your thoughts, feelings, and expectations clearly and listening actively to others. For chosen ones, this means being open about your needs, boundaries, and even your fears. By encouraging honest dialogue, you foster an environment where trust can thrive, not out of obligation, but out of mutual understanding and respect. Additionally, this practice helps prevent misunderstandings that can lead to feelings of betrayal, ensuring that all parties are on the same page. Fostering self-trust and intuition. Central to this new paradigm is the concept of fostering self-trust. Rebuilding your internal trust is essential to trusting others. By believing in your intuition and judgment, you can better navigate which relationships are truly beneficial to your path. This involves regularly reflecting on your experiences, acknowledging your growth, and learning from every interaction, both positive and negative. Practicing forgiveness and letting go. Finally, an essential aspect of this paradigm involves the practice of forgiveness and letting go. Forgiveness here does not imply forgetting or excusing betrayals, but rather releasing the control that past hurts have over your future. This practice is crucial for chosen ones, as it allows you to move forward without the heavy burdens of resentment and bitterness, freeing you to embrace new, healthy relationships that support your journey. By adopting this new paradigm of trust, you, as a chosen one, can approach relationships with a renewed sense of wisdom and strength. This framework not only offers protection against future betrayals, but also enriches your connections, allowing them to contribute positively to your life's mission. With these tools, you can look forward to a future where trust is not a source of vulnerability, but a cornerstone of your strength and success. As we conclude our exploration into the realms of trust and betrayal, remember that each step discussed today forms a critical part of a comprehensive journey toward healing and empowerment. For you, the chosen ones, understanding and navigating betrayal is not just about recovery, it's about using these experiences to fortify your spirit and enhance your mission. We've delved into the initial shock, unpacked the layers of betrayal, transitioned from pain to empowerment, and finally redefined trust within relationships. This pathway offers you the tools not only to heal, but to transform vulnerability into strength, making you more resilient and aligned with your higher calling. If any part of today's discussion resonated with you, or if certain details slipped by in the emotional depth of the subject, I encourage you to rewatch this video. Reflecting on each step might reveal new insights or reinforce those that are crucial to your journey. Now, I invite you to engage with this content further. Share your thoughts, experiences, or personal stories in the comments below. Your input can provide strength to others in our community and help us all grow together. Thank you for joining in this profound journey, and make sure to click this video next to continue learning on your path.